This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so what are we going to discuss today? I think most of the scenarios related to the sales process we have covered. What I want is I want to talk about STO today, stock transfer order, where there is a transfer of stock from one plant to another plant, and that plant may be within the same company code or a different company code. So we will discuss about STO scenario. In addition to STO, as I told you yesterday, although we understood the end-to-end process of sales with the different scenarios, I would like to summarize the configuration in little bit detail. Okay, we already understood most of the configurations, but we will go in little bit detail so that whatever we have done till now is most of the time we use the standard configuration. I just told you that this is how the things are coming up automatically, but today we will try to see our SPRO path from the SD point of view in little bit detail so that you are able to correlate the topics that we discussed and how exactly the values are flowing from the configuration point of view. So first I'll start with the configurations itself. I will take some time to explain the basic features like partner determination, account determination, okay, and some other topics which we have not discussed till now. And then I'll go to the STO process. So let me log into the system. Okay, so I'll start with the scenario. Let's take a normal standard sales order. I'm using sales order type OR. I'm entering my sales organization, distribution channel, and division. Okay, or even before this, let me go to the customer master data. If I try to create a customer master data, okay, let me click on the new organization. And let's assume I want to create a customer under RD01. Okay, the account group that we created previously in the BP grouping. And let me start with FLCU00, which is our FI customer. Okay, so let's say this is my company, this is my test customer for RECH. Okay, in the search term being the mandatory field, I'm just writing RECH so that it can be searched later on faster. Just give me a minute, it is too slow. Okay, let me go down and enter the mandatory information. So city, pin code, postal code, country, and the language. Okay, whatever is the mandatory information that I want to enter. So let me enter the country and then the language. Okay, then let me go to the company code data. In company code data, let me enter for which company code I'm creating this customer. I'm creating this for RECH. Okay, I'm just trying to revise the things that we discussed throughout. So you know already why system is able to determine this external, because maybe we have done the setting in this BP grouping. This BP grouping is assigned to some of the customer account group, and for that customer account group, the number range that we have set is external. Okay, here we need to provide the reconciliation account. This reconciliation account is normally created in FI. So whenever a user is trying to create a customer master data, whenever any postings will be made to this customer, ultimately those postings will be available in this reconciliation account from the GL accounting point of view. Right, so you have to take this GL account from your FI counterpart. Okay, and then from FI point of view, we don't need to discuss much, but I'll take you to the SD side. Now, once you, it is asking you for external customer number, so you can go to general data. In customer general data, you would be able to see the account group which has been picked automatically from the system. Okay, based on this grouping, there is a mapping between BP grouping and customer account group. An external number I need to provide, so I'll just provide some number without which system will not allow us to go ahead. And it is saying the number should be in between this range. So I have to provide the number which should be 31998 maybe. Okay, so now this is in that number, and let's try to save it. Okay, there is a mandatory field which it is asking to enter. Let me save it. Okay, so customer has been created in company code level. Now we need to extend this customer to our sales organization level. So I'll click on the change mode. I will select the role. Just remember, this is a role FLCU01, which is related to SD module. So FLCU01, you will go to sales and distribution. Now here you can see a lot of different tabs available. Okay, in the order tab, you can, from the reporting point of view, you can enter the sales district. Okay, so for example, if you have a district wise sales manager and you want to report all the transactions which are booked in this particular customer to a particular district, that you can do. Again, from the reporting point of view, you can specify the customer group. If you have multiple sales offices and multiple sales teams, we discussed already sales office and sales group. So whenever you are creating the sales order, if these fields are entered here, they will get populated automatically in each and every order. So these are the default values. Whatever you are going to enter the values here, those will be used as default values for your further transactions. Okay, authorization group means who are, maybe you can say that this particular customer can be maintained only by a particular set of users in your company. Okay, so normally authorization group is related to who can see the details of this customer, that you can maintain it here. Okay, from the security point of view. Okay, account at customer. So what is your account number? Okay, so similar, you are creating a customer, you are creating this company as a customer for you. Similarly, in the customer's book, you are created as a vendor. So what is that vendor number that customer has created you in their books, that you can maintain it here, so that you are, if you know that, okay, whenever this particular customer I need to bill, I need to remind him that at your end, this is my vendor number. Okay, if you want to provide it, that you can provide it here. Order probability, again, this is a default field. Like whenever this customer is giving the order, what is the percentage of chances that this order will be completed? Okay, so is it like this customer gives the order and half of the times he goes away without confirming the order, or maybe he has created an inquiry and the customer is not able to convert that into the final delivery, and also that you can enter here. These are all default values. So let me come down. These are just for the reporting purpose. This is important. Pricing statistics. You can see price group. So there can be different price groups that you can create. Okay, what do you mean by price groups? Price groups means, let's assume there are 10 set of materials and you want to do the pricing separately for different customers. Okay, so for one customer you want to have a separate price, for another customer you want to have a separate price. Normally we maintain this in the condition records, but still if you want to group the pricing information of these customers, you can create the groups. This one is most important, customer pricing procedure. Okay, this will determine which procedure will be used in the customer master data. So let me now try to correlate the fields in the customer master data with the transactions. So what I'll do is I'll try to create a sales order. Okay, I'm creating the sales order with order type OR. I'm entering the sales organization, distribution channel, and division. Enter. Now you can see in the header data. Okay, let me first enter the customer number. Okay, and in the header data, system has determined the pricing procedure. We already had a very good discussion on the pricing procedure, how exactly it works. But just remember, system is able to determine the pricing procedure. Now, if you want to know how the system has determined this pricing procedure, why this pricing procedure, why not standard one? Because this pricing procedure is determined from one of the configurations. So let's see that configuration also. If I go to SPRO IMG, obviously in sales and distribution, if I go to basic functions, within basic functions, if I go to pricing control, okay, and here you can see define and assign the pricing procedures. This is where you define the pricing procedure and then you assign to different sales transactions. So if I open this, let me first take you to set the pricing procedure determination. See what is happening here for different sales organizations. In our case, our sales organization is RECH. Okay, you can see this is my sales organization, this is my distribution channel, and this is my division. So this complete combination of these three is called as sales area. So Sales organization, distribution channel, and division. This combination is sales area. So for your sales area, you can see same sales area. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 entries for same sales area, but I can have a different pricing procedure. I can have a different pricing procedure for a customer. How can I specify here? How can I tell the system that I want a different pricing procedure for a particular customer? So what I can do is, you can see there is a field customer pricing procedure. Here if I do F4, it will show me all the different customer pricing procedures which are available in the system. Okay, but how the system will know that my customer is assigned to which customer pricing procedure? That is exactly what you can define here. You can tell the system that for this particular customer, it belongs to this customer pricing procedure. Okay, so this field is important from the pricing procedure determination point of view. If we keep it blank, what will happen? The pricing procedure which is applicable for those customers where pricing procedure is not maintained, then this will take place. Okay, so for example, if I change the pricing procedure of my vendor, okay, let me enter the sales organization. Okay, let's say this combination RECH 02 R1, and I'm telling the system this pricing procedure of this customer is procedure 01, for example. Okay, and try to save it. Now this customer has been created. Okay, what is the customer ID? So I can go to general data, I can go to customer general, and this is my customer ID. Let me try to create the sales order for this particular customer. So VA01, enter. I hope it was correct. R2 R1. Yes, this is my sales area. RECH 02 R1. This is exactly where I created my new customer. So I'm entering my customer ID. I'm entering some reference here. I'm getting an error. 31998 is not permitted as sold to party and is copied as shipped to party. Okay, this is just information. You can ignore this as of now. Okay, I think the reason why we are getting this error is system is not able to create a partner function. That is our next topic. So before that, let me just go to the customer that we created just now, sales and distribution, and let me see which partner functions are copied. It is correct. Then why it is showing error? These numbers are correct. REH02 R1. This is exactly what I selected, right? So just give me a minute. Let me try once again. Let me try to understand what is the error. Enter. This is my customer. 31198 is not permitted as sold to party and is copied as shipped to party. Why? Let me try to see the question. Same message. Is not assigned to sold to party. Right. You can see sold to party is not created for this. Someone has changed the standard pricing procedure. That is the reason. Sold to party is SP. Okay, this one also we will discuss how the system is deriving this. Let me create another one. So, or let me change the standard. Let me change the one which is already created. So what I'll do is I'll click on change. I will open the same business partner that we were using previously so that it is unnecessarily not creating any confusion. So which was the sold to party that we were using previously? Let's say this one. So I will show you in this one itself. I will copy this and I will open this business partner. This is not a business partner number. This is a customer number. So I have to go to BP and I have to search based on the customer number, this particular customer. Okay, so same thing what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go to orders. I'm clicking on the change, okay, change mode. And if I go down, this customer pricing procedure currently is maintained as 1. I want to change it. I want to make it 0, 1. Okay, and try to save it. Now, if I use this customer, if I go to sales order and try to create any sales order for this customer, you can see we are getting the error. No pricing procedure could be determined. Why are we not able to determine the pricing procedure? Till now, system was able to determine the pricing procedure for this customer. What happened now? So my pricing procedure is based on what?
Because
Yes.
sir, you changed
Using the
the
customer.
customer pricing procedure.
Exactly. I changed the customer pricing procedure, and if you click on this, it will clearly tell you what combination is missing. So for my sales area, RECH 02 R1 A 01, this is 01. We provided 01 just now, right? In our customer master data, we told that this customer belongs to customer pricing procedure 01. And for 01, if I show you the determination of pricing procedure here, we have not maintained any pricing procedure. We don't have any line where the customer pricing procedure is 01. Okay, and that is the reason system is not able to determine the pricing procedure. Right, so if I want the system to determine, I will copy this. Okay, so my sales organization, my distribution channel, division, document pricing procedure I will come to now. And pricing procedure, customer pricing procedure that we want is, if I do this one, and I'll maintain for this one. Okay, so I can say I want to maintain this as standard one, RVAA 01. So I can maintain a different pricing procedure based on different customers. Okay, so we understood based on the sales area and based on the customer pricing procedure. Then what is this document pricing procedure? What do you mean by document pricing procedure? One is customer pricing procedure. Second, it is based on the document pricing procedure. Where exactly this document pricing procedure is maintained?
Sales document header.
Right.
Sorry,
So
in sales document type.
yeah, so yeah, header and item. So normally item is item category and header is sales document type. So which means this document procedure is getting determined based on the order type. So if I go to SPRO and if I show you in the sales and distribution basic functions, or maybe sales, here sales documents and sales document header, which means sales document types. If I show you this one for OR, currently we are using order type OR. So if I double click on this, this is where I'll be able to maintain the document pricing procedure. You can see here. So my document pricing procedure is A. If I keep it blank, then system will again throw error. Or if I change this to something else, then again the system will start throwing error that system is not able to determine the pricing procedure for the type of transaction that I am using. Right, so let me create a, so the first point that we just now discussed is pricing procedure. Okay, this is a summary. I hope everybody already knows whatever we are talking about, but I'm just trying to summarize it so that this is very clear in your mind. Okay, some of the things we have seen earlier, but it is like more than 3 months now. So I'm just trying to summarize, and if I missed something in between, at least those also will be clear. So pricing procedure gets determined. Just simple formula to remember is combination of number one, okay, or maybe I should say pricing procedure is determined based on combination of number one, sales area, number two, document pricing procedure, and number three, it is customer pricing procedure. Okay, so this one you can check in BP under role FLCU01 and under which tab? You can see under orders tab, in the orders tab. Right, what is the T code of pricing procedure determination? Let's try to summarize this also so that this should be very clear in your mind. Next time you don't need to go through all these things. You can just come here, go to the pricing procedure, determination of pricing procedure. It is OVKK. So OVKK is the transaction code. Sales area we already know. Document pricing procedure is maintained in header sales document type, which is this one, which is VOV8. Okay, so in VOV8 you have to verify which document pricing procedure is assigned to my sales document. Okay, is it clear now? Everything is clear from the pricing procedure point of view. Determination point of view, maybe I'll speak 2 lines on pricing procedure, how it is maintained, although we had a detailed discussion on that, but I'll just explain that. So this is how it is determined. How it is maintained? So normally we maintain the pricing procedure. SAP has provided the standard pricing procedure RVAA01. Okay, maybe I'll write it here itself. So normally pricing procedure is copied from standard pricing procedure, which is RVAA01. May not be necessary. In different countries, they might be following different pricing procedures. So normally we copy the pricing procedure, we adjust the pricing procedure based on our requirements. Okay, what do we normally do? We can delete some of the condition types, and we can also add some condition types. Okay, there are different type of condition types. For example, there can be the condition type which is based on quantity, there can be condition type which is based on percentage, right? And also, where exactly do we maintain the condition records? So we can use transaction VK11 to maintain condition records. What are condition records? What do you mean by condition records? Normally it is a price based on combination of conditions. You remember this? Let me show you. So VK11 is to create, VK13 is to check, display. So if I want to see the value, for example, Z PR4, this is every time it is asking the mandatory, right? So this is a combination. I can maintain the price at the combination of customer material. I can maintain the price at the combination of customer material with release status, and I can maintain the price only at the material level also. And this is a sequence. System will first try to check if the combination exists, first combination. If not, it will go to second. If not, it will go to third. And if not, it will go to the fourth. Okay, any questions on pricing?
Sir, I have.
Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Sir, in VOVKK there is another tab. Yeah, sir. After the pricing procedure description, sir. The blank.
This one.
Yeah, this one.
This is a okay. This is a condition type. Let me see what exactly it says. Propose condition type for fast entry. So normally your base price, normally your base condition Okay, so for example, base means base price. You can see base price is PR00 for RVA01. So by default, what will happen is system will know that this is a base price. Every time you don't need to go and you need to provide the price manually. What system will do, obviously, if you are maintaining the condition records, then system will ask you the amount for those condition records, but which is a base condition that you can specify here itself. If you enter it or not enter it, it will not make any difference. Only thing is this is for the faster determination from the system. So what it means to say is, if you go to this pricing procedure, in this pricing procedure, the base condition where you will be entering your base price is PR00. Okay, Tushar?
Oh, okay, okay, sir. So we have to maintain it's necessary, sir, right?
No, it is not mandatory. If you see, there are a lot of pricing procedures where we are not maintained that. Even if you see the ZAW, even you can see all our 4, we have created 3 or 4 for our sales organization. We have not maintained any condition. This one still it is working. So this is optional, not mandatory.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So what is the T code for pricing procedure? In order to create a new pricing procedure, what you need to do is you need to go back. Let me change this to no, and this is where you determine the you set the pricing procedures. This is where you set up the new pricing procedures. Okay, let me see if it's showing the T code. I think otherwise you can use the same. Let me show you through the path, maybe the standard T code, which will allow you to see all these things. You can use that also. It is not showing here, but okay. Anyways, you know the path. So this is how it works, the pricing procedure part. Let me go to the further fields and see what are the other settings in the master data. So we already understood what is the meaning of this customer pricing procedure and why it is very important. Okay, this is optional. Price list and all is optional. Price list means, again, if you have multiple prices for different customers and you want to tell the system that for this particular customer this is a valid price list, then you can maintain it. But normally we don't do that because normally we maintain the condition records.
Can we see what is there in procedure 01? Are we just defined, or like it's just a number here?
Procedure 01 is a text field. If you want to define more such procedures, then again you can go to the same configuration which I shown you just now. If you go to pricing and you can see condition tables and field catalogs. Just give me a minute. No, not this one. Price relevant master data fields. Okay, if you open this, you can see pricing groups for customers and pricing group for material. No, just give me a minute. What is this? No, I'm not talking about this. I am talking about it should be here itself. Price list, price group for material. Okay, it is here, I think. So within the determination itself, define and assign the pricing procedure. Check settings for pricing procedure. No, not this. Right, this one. You can see set the customer pricing procedure and set the document pricing procedure. So if you want to add, see currently if you are doing F4 here, you are getting this many number of options. You are getting 23 entries as a customer pricing procedure. Similarly, if you go to the Document pricing procedure. Here, how many values you are getting? You are getting, if I do a 4, you are getting 46 entries. What if you want to add a new value here? And what if you want to add a new value in the customer pricing procedure? In that case, you will again go to this pricing procedure determination itself. This one. So customer pricing procedure, you can see there are 23 entries here. Okay, it is just a text field. You are asking Nagesh, what exactly do you mean by 01? There is no further values. It is just a text. Based on this text. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I understood about this 01 is a, I mean, procedure 01 is a text, but what exactly this 01 represents, I just wanted to know.
No, there
we
is
will
no.
be see.
This is all text. Whatever you want to maintain, it will resemble that.
And that's what I want to maintain is, once again, I will be maintaining in the condition records itself, isn't it?
No. See, this is not for condition record. This is, what is the purpose of this customer pricing procedure?
This specific, I mean, for this customer, use this procedure for the pricing procedure. For example, if I would have said 02, it will consider the 02 as the pricing procedure, isn't it?
Exactly. So how will you decide which one you want to use? So first of all, whenever you are working on a project, you will ask the customer what are the different pricing procedures you have for different customers. Okay, so
Right.
for example, do you have a separate pricing for domestic customers, foreign customers? Within domestic also, do you have a separate pricing procedure within state, outside state, right? Or maybe do you have a separate pricing procedures for customers to whom you are selling the materials and customers who are you are using to sell the services? So this kind of, first of all, you will identify how many of those pricing procedures you want. And now you want to make sure that each customer is assigned to their respective pricing procedures.
Okay.
So you will come here and based on whatever is the requirement, you will be setting up those many customer pricing procedures here. Just a text.
Okay, just a text I'll maintain. But exactly what is the procedure like a 0? What is the difference between 01 and 02? Where can I see this? That's what I wanted to know.
Okay, 01 and 02, you will not be able to see the difference here. 01 and 02, you will be assigning to the pricing procedure. This is your customer pricing procedure. Based on this, you will be deciding the pricing procedure, which will be defaulted in the sales order.
Okay.
Let me show you. So if I go back from here, so here you define your customer pricing procedure and here you assign.
Okay.
So set determination. What you will do is here you will tell the system, if my customer pricing procedure is 01, then this conditions are applicable.
Now I understood here. Sorry. Now, like sales area, I will define, and then the whatever customer pricing procedure I have defined 01, I mean, assigned there. I'll come here, assign this, and for this, what pricing procedure I have to do? Like here in this case, first line, it says 18 CBCL as the pricing procedure for that set of that combination.
Right.
Is
Just
that
take
right?
example. Yeah,
Okay.
just take an example. Your customer said, I have two different pricing procedure, one for domestic customers, second for foreign customers.
Right.
So first of all, you will be creating two customer pricing procedures, and here you will be creating pricing procedures. In this, the conditions within this pricing procedure would be relevant for domestic values. And here, the conditions within this pricing procedure would be relevant to the international customers.
Right.
Okay, ultimately conditions are maintained here in pricing procedure. Those are not maintained in this customer pricing procedure. So if you see this pricing procedure, then you'll be able to see the difference, like how it is different.
Right. I understood.
So
So
if
I
I
was
show
a bit
you,
confused whether 01 will have some procedure as such. Right. No. Procedure is a generic. We will be mapping that procedure to respective customer and document types, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Sorry. Now I'm clear. Thank you.
Okay. See, same way you also have document pricing procedure. So 46, what we are assigning to our sales documents. Again, this is generic. So it is like same customer. Let's take this example. Same customer is buying goods also from you, services also from you. So whenever you are selling the services, you will use separate order type. Whenever you are selling the normal goods, you will be using order type OR, for example. right? So in that case, the same customer, there is document pricing procedure is only one, because you are assigned at the customer master data. But based on what services he is buying from you, which sales order you are using, which sales order type you are using, you want to have two separate pricing procedures. In that case, you will be creating a document pricing procedure. Is it clear now?
Yeah, understood. Thanks.
Okay. Now let me go to again to the master data. This one we will talk about. This is our next topic, which is rebate processing, which I'm going to take it together with MM. Okay, rebate processing in ECC was different. The same rebate processing in S4HANA will not work at all. So we will understand how the new rebate processing works. Let me go to the shipping tab now. In the shipping tab, we have a delivery priority. I think we already discussed this backorder processing and all. Okay, delivering plant, if you remember, this also we discussed at the time of ATP check, available to promise check, availability check. Whenever you create a sales order, system will perform the availability check in which plant. So the plant information in the sales order can be entered manually. Whenever I'm creating the sales order, let's assume I am in the sales order screen. Now, if I try to create a new sales order, okay, press enter. This is my customer. Okay, this is my material quantity. Let me enter other values also. Test, payment terms, Incoterms, and this one. So these are the mandatory fields. Enter. So first of all, I'm not able to proceed here because the system is not able to determine the pricing procedure. So to get rid of this error, there are only two options. Number one, I need to maintain this combination in the pricing procedure, or number two, I need to maintain the customer pricing procedure so that the right combination is already available. Okay, so again, I need to go back because this will not proceed, I think. Let me try. No, it will not proceed because it is still believing that the customer is assigned to 01. So VA01, enter. Now I should not get that error. Payment term, Incoterm, test, material, quantity. Okay, if I press enter, see by default, system may not be able to determine the plant. Let's see if it is determined. System is not able to determine the plant. So if I want to determine this plant automatically, okay, this can be determined with the combination. First is customer material combination. If you have created a customer material master data, in that combination, let me show you the customer material combination also, which is normally created. We normally create a customer material combination when customer is giving you the PO, customer is not entering your material number, he is entering his material number. So if you want to create a mapping that when customer is saying this material in SAP, we mean this material. So customer material number to our material number, if you want to create that combination, or even if you want to maintain the rates also, then normally we use this customer material info record. So you will go to sales and distribution, master data, business partner, and here you should be able to see the combination of customer and material. Where is that combination? So products, material. These are to create the material. If I go to business partner, customer, this is to create a customer. These are old transactions. You already know these transactions are not going to work in S4HANA. Do you remember what is the transaction code for customer material? Anyone?
VD51, I guess.
VD51, right? So I don't remember the transaction code. Right, VD51 is a transaction code for customer material info record. So this customer, this sales organization, this distribution channel, if I press enter, I can maintain, you can see the material number. This is our SAP material number to the customer material number. So whenever we are selling this material, let's assume trading goods 2, for customer this might be some other name, this might be some other code. So whenever, let me try this test trading goods TG. So whenever you will try to use this in the sales order, system will automatically determine your material number. Let me try. Okay, so now if I go to sales order, okay, and instead of maintaining this material, if I say test underscore TG, and if I press enter, obviously this is only possible when you refresh it. So VA01 or sold to party, this is fine. Payment terms, Incoterms, and if I enter this material, have I saved it? Or saved this customer, this distribution channel. This combination already exists. Sorry, I need to enter in customer material number here. Customer material number, then it will pick automatically. Yes, you can see it has picked automatically. Trading goods too. So that is a feature of customer material number. So coming to the delivery plant, second priority is given to material. So if I go to the material master, even in the material master also you have a default delivery plant. So whenever any customer is requesting you this material, by default from which plant this material should be delivered, that you can enter in the material master. So if I go to transaction MM02 for this particular material, and if I deselect all, let me just take sales area details, enter. Okay, so this is where you would be able to see the delivering plant. So customer material info is not having delivery plant. Even the material master is not having delivery plant. And the last priority is given to the customer master data. In the customer master data also, if we don't have the delivery plant by default, then system will not be able to derive this delivering plant automatically in case of creation of sales order. Right? That is the reason system is not able to derive the plant. If I maintain this either in customer info record, or if I maintain it in the material master, or if I maintain in the customer master data, then system will be able to determine the plant. Okay, let's try. Let's try to maintain it the material or in the customer master data.
Vikram, one query.
Yes, Abhilash.
Yeah. So, in customer master, I think if we maintain ship to party, whether do we get this plant, or if we maintain in any partner function, we will get this plant. I guess if we maintain ship to party only, we'll get this plant. I guess, right?
If you maintain ship to party is for the customer. This
Means
is
within
our
no in ship to part so here we have sold to party and ship to party number as same. So if we have ship to party number as different,
yes,
then we need to maintain only in the ship to party, right?
right, right. You are right. See what happens is in this case, the same customer is our bill to party, same customer is our ship to party. Let's assume if our bill to party is different and ship to party is different, then in the partner functions you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see my bill to party is this, but maybe my ship to party is different. So if my, let's assume if my ship to party is 98, then even if I maintain this in 97, this will not be considered. System will only consider because the shipping needs to be done to whom? Shipping needs to be done to 98. So only from the 98 customer, this delivery plot will get automated, will get defaulted. Right, Abhilash?
Yeah, yes, Vikram. That's what I want to tell. I want
Yes.
to ask.
So this is based shipping. Whatever settings we are maintaining in shipping, this is only applicable for ship to party. If your ship to party is different, then this information related to shipping needs to be maintained in that particular business partner. Right? So let me try to save it. Once I save it, now if you see, whenever you create a new sales order, system will automatically determine the plant. It will not ask you to enter the plant code. So again, VA01, enter, reference, payment terms, Incoterms, okay, material. So I'm again trying to use this customer material instead of my material. So customer material. So I'm entering 10 quantity, press enter. Let's see if the system is able to determine the plant. You can see system is able to determine the plant. This plant is getting determined from the customer master data. Okay, so that is the role of this particular field. If you enter the delivering plant here, system will first give the priority to customer material record, second priority is given to material, and the third priority is given to this delivering plant in the customer master data. Okay, shipping conditions. This is also important from the, we will talk about the shipping tab in the sales order. So once you create a sales order, there are a lot of information for the material. So first of all, let's try to solve this error. Can you tell me why we are getting this error again and again? Is there any way we can resolve this error at once?
By maintaining condition record.
Exactly. The condition record is not maintained for this customer. That is the reason system is asking the price manually every time. If we one time itself, if we tell the system that for this material, for this customer, this is a fixed price, then this error will not come at all. Okay, so this one we need to maintain in the condition records. So ZPR4, I want to maintain with the combination of customer and material. Okay, okay, this is display. So I need to go to the change mode or create mode. So create for material trading underscore goods 2. Okay, and you can tell for this combination of customer and this combination of material, I want to have this as a default price. Okay, now you will not get that error every time. For ZPR4 condition, you will not get that error because system should be able to determine the price automatically. So once again, if I, or maybe I can carry out the new pricing. So you can, once you change it, if you want to do the new pricing, you can just go to conditions. Okay, and then you'll be able to see the update. You just say carry out the new pricing B. System is now able to determine the price. Okay, so let me show you the shipping tab. In the shipping tab, these values are normally determined based on the shipping, whatever you are entering in the shipping. You can see the delivery priority. This is all these values what you are able to see here, these are actually getting defaulted. Most of the values are getting defaulted from this shipping tab. Okay, based on these shipping conditions, I'll tell you what will happen. Based on the shipping conditions, system will be able to determine the shipping point. Okay, this shipping point, how system is determining this shipping point? This shipping point is based on two things. It is based on the shipping conditions and the loading group. Okay, for example, let me try to change the shipping point of this particular customer. Shipping condition, sorry. Let me change this to 04, for example. Okay, and try to save it. Now, if I go to my order, see currently system is automatically able to determine this shipping point and it is not giving any error. But if I now try to create a sales order, okay, again the same customer, payment term, Incoterm, even I can default this also, that will come in the next. So as of now, you can see I'm entering the payment terms manually, I'm entering the Incoterms manually. Even this can be defaulted if you maintain in the customer master data. So this is my material. I will directly use the material now. this much quantity. If I press on enter, rate is determined. You can see we are getting the error. Shipping point system is not able to determine. If I go to shipping tab, you can see shipping tab is not getting determined. And if I try to save this order, it will not allow because shipping point is mandatory to perform the delivery for this order. Okay, if you want to see, you can go to incompletion log and it will clearly tell you that shipping point is missing. Why shipping point is missing? Even if I provide it manually, it will throw error. It will tell that for this combination, you can see for shipping condition 04 and loading group blank. As of now, I have not entered the loading group. So for shipping condition 04 and loading group blank, plant RC01 is not able to determine the shipping point. Okay, if you click on this, this will take you to the shipping point determination, which we already discussed previously. This is where, based on the shipping condition, loading group, and the plant, you will be able to determine the shipping point. So in our case, our shipping condition is 04, loading group is blank, and plant is RC01, and we want system to use proposed shipping point as RC01. Just save it, go back, close this, and press enter. You can see now we are not getting that error. So this shipping condition determines the shipping point. That is the reason this is a important field. If you are not entering this, then system will, you need to maintain the combination of blank shipping condition. Okay, if the blank shipping condition is also not available, then the system will not be able to determine the shipping point. Okay, so again, let's go to the customer master data. What are the other fields? What is this POD? Any idea? Proof of delivery. Okay, this is something advanced, proof of delivery, which means whenever you are delivering the goods, if a customer is asking you that you need to submit the proof of delivery, some kind of letters and all, then only this is applicable, and the time frame. So by when you need to submit the proof of delivery. This is very rarely used scenario. Deliveries we already discussed in detail. You can do the complete delivery. If a customer says, I don't accept the partial deliveries, submit only full deliveries, then you can maintain it here. You can maintain the tolerances, how much under delivery is allowed, how much over delivery is allowed. Okay, so these are related to shipping. If you go to billing tab now, in billing tab, this is all related to billing. So normally you create a sales order, you do the delivery, deliveries are all related to shipping, and finally you do the billing. So within billing, you can see there are Incoterms. This is exactly what we are not able to get in our sales order automatically. If I maintain this information here, payment terms, Incoterms, then unnecessarily system will not ask this information again and again. So if I maintain here itself, okay, payment term 0001. So these are the default values for billing related things. Okay, first let me show you this one. What is the impact of this? So if I try to create another sales order, now system should not ask me this payment terms and Incoterms. So if I go to VA01, you can see payment term, Incoterm, every time I was entering till now. If I maintain this in the billing tab of the customer master data, then these things will get defaulted automatically. Okay. If I go further, then comes the very important thing called as account assignment group. Okay, so ultimately what happens once I create the sales order, let me now go ahead with this sales order. Let me try to save the sales order by entering the values. So this is my material, this is my quantity. Let me press enter. System will automatically take the value, shipping point, everything. Okay, let's try to save it. So order has been saved. Okay, now once the order is saved, I can go and I can deliver. I can perform the delivery of this order. So if in order to create a delivery, I'll go to transaction VL01N. Okay, here I need to enter the shipping point. My shipping point is RC01. And based on the delivery date, I have to modify this selection date. Let me see if it is allowing. You can see, because again for the factory calendar, we are on Sunday. So I think it will allow. on the next working day, which means it should be 9th. You can see system is allowing you to perform the delivery. So delivered quantity, if I go to picking, I can enter that I am delivering this 10 quantity to this customer, and I'll click on PGI, post goods issue. Now what system will do? Yeah, there is a error. You have not entered the storage location from where you are issuing the material. So I'm issuing the material from S001. Let's try to do the PGI. The plant data of the material trading goods is locked by user Vikram. So what is happening is this data is locked. Maybe someone else is already working. It is clearly showing you who is working. So in this case, you need to ask that user to come out of that particular transaction. Then only system will allow you to go further. Okay, let me go back. Try to click on PGI. Okay, so delivery has been created. Now, once the delivery has been created, I can go and do the billing. But before that, let's understand some settings for delivery. If I want to see this delivery, I'll go to display, delivery document. Let's go to header, and let me see what is the delivery type. Okay, what is the delivery type? Where can I see the delivery type? Here. You can see delivery type is LF. How system knows? How system determined that the delivery type is LF? There are many delivery types created in the system. How system determined the delivery type for this particular order is LF?
In sales
Sales
document
document.
type,
Sales document type.
Right. So for each and every combination of order, let me show you. So if you go to sales document type configuration, this one. Okay, here if you come to the delivery related tab, you will be able to see the delivery type is LF. If I want to block the delivery, so for example, if I want to tell the system that whenever the order type is OR, system should automatically block the delivery. We should not deliver this material to the customer. We are accepting the order, but we will block the delivery. When do we normally block the delivery? By automatically, if you remember, we have discussed one scenario in which the system will accept the order, but the delivery will be blocked by default. You have seen one scenario, right, in which we are accepting the order from the customer, but by default the delivery would be blocked. Credit management, right? We discussed credit management. In credit management scenario, if the credit limit of the customer is not available, and if he still wants to go ahead and receive the order, we can block that delivery. So you can perform the delivery block from here. Okay, since we are here itself, the next process is billing. You can see system is automatically determining the billing type also. So when I try to convert my order into bill, I can convert through delivery or I can convert through order, because both are assigned here. Normally, I think this is wrong. Normally, if the order type is OR, then system will not allow you order relevant billing. System normally allows you delivery relevant billing. Right? So if I try to create a invoice, if I try to create a billing, we have 01, system will by default show me the last delivery document that we have created. Okay, but okay, before I go to the billing, again, let's try to discuss something in delivery also in detail. So this is my delivery document. Okay, and if I want to see the document flow, in this document flow, there is a PGI document, and in PGI, you will be able to see the accounting impact. Okay, in PGI, you will be able to see the accounting impact. You'll be able to see the debit and credit of GLs. Now, how these two GLs got determined? Who is responsible for determination of these two GLs? Stock account and COGS account. If this GL,
by consultant.
Yeah, just 1 minute. If these GL accounts are not maintained, then definitely you will not be able to process any delivery. So who is responsible for maintaining these two GLs?
and or finance.
It is actually integrated, because delivery is your responsibility. Goods issue is whose responsibility?
MM.
Normally goods issue is from the warehouse, so it is a responsibility of a warehouse expert, right? So it can be normally it is but who will provide you the GLs?
FI consultant.
So this is a joint responsibility where you with FI with consultants needs to sit and you have to identify which are those transactions where there is an integration and how to define those GL accounts, right? So normally stock account gets debited, stock accounts getting credited. Yeah, because the material is going out and COGS account is getting debited. Okay, whenever you perform the delivery, whenever material is going out of your stock account gets credited and COGS account gets debited. This is based on OBYC settings. Okay, although it is not your responsibility to maintain OBYC settings, but this transactions, BSX and GBB, these are maintained in OBYC settings. So if you are getting any error in this accounting impact, you have to contact as well as FI. Normally FI will individually help you, but sometimes you may need the help also. Okay, so this is related to delivery. Now the next one is, once the delivery has been completed, you will go to performing the invoice. If I go to invoice, this is delivery based invoice. I'm entering the delivery number and system will automatically determine all the other things. Okay, this is, if you are getting this warning message, this is because someone has activated the GST in this company, and you can see HSN SAC code is normally required for GST related activities, but you can ignore, you can just press enter. Okay, business place also you can just click on enter and you will be able to see that the system is able to generate the accounting document, billing document with billing type F2. Okay, just now we have seen in order type OR, we already told the system that the billing type that we want to use is F2, which is delivery relevant billing is F2. If you are doing intercompany billing, then it is IB. If we are doing order relevant billing, then it is F2. So delivery and order relevant we have specified as F2. Okay, so now again, if I go up further, let me try to save this. Let me try to create this billing document. Now, once I create the billing document, you can see currently I'm getting some error. It is incorrect. So if you are getting this error, you will go to edit, and in this you will be able to go to log. You can see again the document is being processed because I am already changing something in this delivery document. System is throwing error. So I think this one, no, this one I'm already using. Yeah, I think I'm already here. So let me come out first. Okay, let me try to go back and try to create enter, 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 and now system is allowing you to create a invoice. Let's try to save it. Enter, another enter, and you can see document has been posted. The billing document has been created. So if I go to billing document display, this is a billing document that we have created just now. But the problem was in the bracket, it was saying error related to account determination. Okay, so what would be the accounting impact now? The accounting impact, although you may not be coming from FI background, but whenever you are creating a bill to the customer, your customer accounts gets debited. Okay, if you go to the customer master data, you maintain the GL account in the company code segment. If you go to FLCU00 company code, here you maintain the reconciliation GL account. So normally this same GL account gets debited. So in accounts, it is not only single side. If there is something debit, there has to be credit also. So credit is normally done in the revenue GL. Okay, and which revenue GL should be credited? That is something we need to determine in the billing document. Okay, so if I try to see what is the error, if I want to know what is the error in account determination, I can go to environment, I can go to account determination analysis. I want to see what is the problem with the determination of the revenue accounts. So if I open this, you can see for this condition, system is not able to determine the GL account. No GL account found. Okay, now let's try to understand this in detail. System is trying to find the GL account based on the account determination procedure. Again, there is account determination procedure YOFI00. This is not standard. Standard one is KOFI00, I think. Okay, so system is trying to find the GL account as per the account determination YOFI00. Why YOF0I00? Why system is going to this procedure? So again, that we can find out based on the billing type. If I show you the configuration related to billing type, if you go to SPRO, IMG, sales and distribution, okay, and billing documents, then we have billing types. In this billing types, we are currently using billing type F2. Okay, if you double click on this, let me see where exactly is the account determination for GL account. This is where you tell the system which account determination logic to be used, which account determination procedure to be used. So system is using this account determination procedure. Okay, and where exactly this account determination procedure is configured? So for that also, there is a complete configuration, which means if I go to SPRO, IMG, and in sales and distribution, basic functions, account assignment and costing. Okay, here you have this folder for revenue account determination. If you go to this revenue account determination, okay, you have this different options here. First of all, check the master data relevant for account assignment. Okay, in the master data, just now I shown you in the material master, you have account assignment group. And in customer master also you have account assignment group. Let me show you. If I show you in the customer master, these are the 12 entries. Okay, in the customer master data, you can see here in the billing tab. So this is company code. Let me go to sales and distribution tab. Within this, in billing, you can see account assignment group for customer. So based on account assignment group of the customer, and in the material master also there is an account assignment group. Let me take you to the material. So MM02 or 03 to display. This is our material. Normally in the accounting or in the sales tab, let me show you sales tab. Enter. Here you would be able to see account assignment group for material. Okay, I'll come to this. I'll tell you why these two things are important. First, let's see in the billing type, we have seen system is able to determine the account determination, which is YOFI00, and we already understood why this is coming as here, because in the billing type it is assigned. System has generated the billing type F2, and that is the reason this procedure has been determined. So let's go ahead with the other configuration here. Okay, let me come out. Here you have define the access sequence and account determination types. Okay, and here you have define and assign the account determination procedures. Let me first show you this one. This is where you define and this is where you assign. So if I go to assign, you'll be able to see to our billing type F2, YOFI00 is assigned, which we already seen in the billing type configuration. Okay, in define, if you go to define, you'll be able to define YOFI00. So this is where it is defined. If you want to create a new procedure, you have to create it here. Okay, and under this YOFI00, if you click on control data, you can see these are the condition types. YOFI. What do you mean by these condition types now? Let me show you. If I show you YOFI condition type, so you'll be able to see the condition types here. define access sequence. Let me go to access sequence. Okay, here you can see this is a condition KOFI. Within this KOFI, you have different ways in which the GL can be determined. Do you remember the transaction code that we discussed previously to determine the account, revenue account?
VKOA.
VKOA, right? So if you want to determine the revenue GL account, you can normally go to transaction VKOA. So if I take you to VKOA, see what happens here. In VKOA, I have this many number of accesses. So first priority will be given to this, second priority to this, third, fourth, fifth, like this. System will try to determine the GL account. So in our pricing procedure, that we are discussing in KOFI, this is how the system will try to determine the GL account. System will first go to this condition table, sales of item category account key. So if I show you VKOA, you can see 17, tab 17. Even if I maintain my GL accounts in this upper tabs, then also it will not work, because in my sales organization, the first priority is given to 17. Other ones will not be checked at all, because YOFI is only assigned to 0, 1, 17. Same way, I think I'm going wrong. Just give me a minute. I think I'm in KOFI. We need to go into the YOFI, right? What was assigned in our procedure? So here, if I go to define account determination procedure in YOFI, control data, yeah, I need to go to YOFI, not KOFI. So this YOFI, in this condition, let me select YOFI, accesses. You can see these are the tabs 510, 501, 502, 503, 504, 505. So this is how system will try to determine the GL account. System will not give anything to the above ones. System will only able to determine the GL if you are maintaining in this combination 501, 502, 503, 504 or 505. Okay, let's see. You can see this is more specific and this is very general. So I'm trying to provide the revenue GL account based on sales organization, account assignment group that is maintained in the customer master data, account assignment group that is maintained in the material master data, and finally the account key. Second is I am not giving any weightage to material. Third is I'm not giving any weightage to the account assignment of customer. Fourth is I'm not giving any weightage to customer account group and material account group. And last one is just based on the sales organization. If this is a sales organization, go with this GL. So system will try to check if there is any combination exist in the first place. This will remain V. This will be YOFI in our case. Here you enter the chart of account. Here you enter your sales area. This is account assignment group for customer, which you are assigning in the customer master data. This is account assignment for material, what you are maintaining the material master data. And this is the account key. Where exactly this account key comes into picture? So whenever you create the conditions in your condition procedure, you can see ZP4 is assigned to ERL account key. So whenever system is trying to post to GL for this condition ZP4 PR4, system is trying to find out the combination of ERL. How system knows that this is assigned to ERL? In the pricing procedure. So if I again take you to the pricing procedure, pricing control, define and assign the pricing procedures and set the pricing procedures. Sorry, set the pricing procedures here. So in our case, what we are using, VVA something, right? This one. Double click on this, and here ZPR4, the condition that we have created, ZPR4 doesn't appear here. What is our in our sales order pricing procedure are we using? This is our sales order. ZVA03 it is, right? Not 1. So for our pricing procedure, ZVA003, let me see, you can see ZPR4, and this is assigned to this account determination, ERL. That is the reason this is account key. Based on this account key, system will determine the GL account, okay, from VKOA. So what is happening is our billing type, let me try to show you the picture here. So how the account determination works. Revenue account determination. Okay, I'm going in the backward direction. So when you create the invoice type or billing type, it is one and the same thing. Billing type F2 is assigned to account determination procedure. Which one? Whatever it is, account determination procedure. In our case, it is YOFI00, I think. Okay, so our billing type F2 is assigned to account determination procedure YOFI00. YOFI00 has access sequence YOFI. Within YOFI has accesses or combinations, you can say, has 5 combinations. Which are those 5 combinations? 501, 502, 503, 504, and 505. So in VKOA, we will be able to see all above combinations. Okay, so from VKOA itself, based on first is application, it will always remain V. In case of sales orders, it will always remain V. Application V, let me show you what are the other combinations. So you can see application V, condition type YOFI, what else? Chart of account, RECH, sales area, whatever is your sales organization. What are two more important things? Customer account assignment and material account assignment. And last one is account key. Based on this combination, you will be able to determine the revenue GL. Okay, so system will first give the priority to the first one. So if you are maintaining the combination here, if you are saying V, YOFI, your chart of account, I think I created. If you go to V application, YOFI is my condition type, chart of account is RECH. Let's see if there is any combination. You can see there is a combination. Okay, so this is our combination. V, YOFI, RECH, sales organization RECH, without any account assignment for customer, without any account assignment for material, ERL, system will automatically determine this GL account. Okay, based on this, system will be able to determine the GL account. Okay, currently in our case, system is not able to determine the GL account. Let's see what is the problem. So Where is our billing document? I think I closed it. So let me go to VF01 once again, or sorry, VF02, because billing document is already created. We just want to generate the accounting impact. So for that, I'll go to VF02. This is my accounting document, and I can click on release to accounting. Enter, enter. Still, I'm getting the error. So if I want to see what is the error, I can go to environment, account determination analysis, and revenue account. And let's try to see what is the problem. So system is not able to determine YOFI for RECH, RECH, and ERL. Let me see. VYOFI, RECH, RECH, ERL. System should be able to determine because we already created this 3000. Let's try once again. No GL account found in account determination type YOFI. Account determination type YOFI. Let me try here. So VYOFI, chart of account RECH, sales organization RECH, and the GL account that I want the system to use is, let's say, 3000. Okay, now after doing this, let me try to release to accounting once again. Okay, now you can see system is trying to post, but credit control area RECH not permitted for company code. Someone has made some changes in the credit control area. That is the reason system is not allowing me to go ahead with this transaction. But at least now system is able to determine the GL. If you try to see account determination analysis, revenue accounts, okay, you can see GL 3000 is determined from the account determination type YO. You can see it is determining based on the last step because we have maintained the combination in the last step only. Okay, we have maintained the combination in which step? We maintained the combination in the last step. Clear now with account determination, how the account determination works? Any questions? Tushar, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so what should we do? Shall we continue or we should take a break? Because now I have a rebate processing left. I want to take a rebate processing together with MM. Is it fine if I just now, I was actually planning to take it together, MM as well as SD for STO process. So just now itself I completed for MM. If you are fine, I can share that video with you, today's video of STO also. Just go through it, and if you have any questions you can ask, or you want me to take it again with you. So maybe it will take another 1 hour if I continue. What do you think, Abhilash, Nagesh? Is it okay if I just share the video of that MTO scenario?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell on the partner determination if it is feasible now or?
Yes. We can discuss the partner determination. We already discussed previously, but we will go in little bit detail. So
before going to partner determination, here this application we were using V, right, in account determination.
Right.
Is it the only one available or multiple? Like they are also like application type.
So
Okay.
V for sales and distribution.
Okay. And okay, understood.
Okay. So let me now talk about the partner determination. Partner determination means whenever you are creating the customer. Okay. So for example, I will show you if I try to create a new customer. Okay. And let's say maybe I'll use 0001. Okay. And here if I try FLVN01 for FLCU01, sorry, for customer. Create. Okay, whatever are the mandatory fields, I'm just entering those. Okay, if I go to sales and distribution tab, sales organization, distribution channel, and division. Okay, so what happens is you can see the partner function tab. In this partner function, system is automatically able to determine 4 partner types, partner function types: sold to party, bill to party, payer, and ship to party. Now, how these 4 are automatically getting determined? There are more than that. If I do F4, you'll be able to see a lot of partner determination functions or partner functions instead of determination. So why only system is able to determine this 4? So this is based on the partner determination procedure, similar to account determination procedure, similar to pricing procedure. We have a partner determination procedure also. So if you go to SPRO, okay, I think this one we discussed when we were trying to set up the customer master. So in that one, if you go to sales and distribution, within again basic functions, you would be able to see partner determination. In this partner determination, when you try to open, it will give you the partner determination for different activities. So currently we want to determine the partner for the customer master data. So whenever you are going to create a customer master, if you want the system to automatically determine the partner functions, you will double click on this first activity. Now here there are different partner determination procedures. Okay, here there are multiple different partner determination procedures. Let's go in the reverse direction. Let's try to understand in our case how system determined the partners. So this is where you determine the partner determination. If I double click on this, you can see based on the customer account group, you are able to determine the partner procedure. So what is our customer account group? The customer that we are trying to create. If I go to general data, here I should be able to see my customer account group. My customer account group is A200. Okay, so based on this customer account group, which partner determination system has determined? If I see for A200, system is determining AG as a partner procedure, partner determination procedure. So let's go to the partner determination procedure AG, this one. Now within this partner determination procedure, I have different partner functions. You can see these are the number of partner functions that you have within this partner determination procedure. Now out of this, you can see some of them are mandatory and some of them are optional. Mandatory will be populated automatically at the time of creation of customer. So you can see sold to party, payer, bill to party, ship to party. These are the 4 which are mandatory, and that is the reason those are populating automatically. If I want, I can maintain the contact person. If I want, I can maintain the buyer. If I want, I can maintain the supplier. So whatever are available under this particular partner determination procedure, that many number of partner functions I can maintain in my customer master data. Okay, so if I go to sales and distribution once again, this is where I can enter any other partner functions which are part of this partner determination procedure. So this is how system is automatically determining the partner functions. Okay, so if you come down, these are the different partner functions. If you want to create your own partner function, for example, you want to assign the salesperson to each and every customer. So what you will do, you will create your own partner function. You will name it as salesperson, and that salesperson you will assign in the partner determination procedure. You can say it is mandatory, and by default, system will show you the value of the customer, but you need to change it accordingly. You can also control which account groups are assigned to which partner functions. Okay, but normally this is not required. If you activated this partner determination assignment procedure, then your partners will be determined automatically. And once the partners are automatically determined in your customer master data, once your customer master has been created, whenever you create a sales order, okay, if I create a sales order, again, I'm using the same customer. What will happen is, based on this customer that you have selected, system will automatically determine the partner functions which are available in the customer master data. So if you go to partner, you'll be able to see all those partners are automatically determined from the customer master data. Now, in addition to this partner functions, if you want additional partner functions to come in sales documents, then only the next configuration is required. Okay, normally this much is enough, but if you want, what you can do is you can, I think I closed that screen. So SPRO, IMG, sales and distribution, basic functions, partner functions, partner determination. Okay, there is only one node. So you can see if you want to determine the partner functions in your sales document, header document, in your items, by default, as I told you, system will automatically copy based on customer master data. But if you want to add any more, then only this partner function procedures are relevant. So for example, if I want to see which partner determination procedure is applicable for my sales order type OR, you can see this TA is the partner function procedure. So if I go to TA, in TA I'll be able to see different partner functions. Some of them are mandatory, some of them are optional. So whatever are mandatory, those will come in your sales order. Those are optional. It is your choice whether you want to maintain those or not. Clear, Abhilash?
Uh, yes, Vikram. And Vikram, one more thing, like in the sales document header, we have one like source one field, right? So actually that was asked in my previous interview. So what's the exact meaning of the source in the partner determination procedure of sales document header?
Okay. So
Means that in, sorry,
in the header or in the configuration?
in the configuration. Sorry, the
In the
configuration.
configuration, right? Yeah. Let me show you. So what happens is if I go with the standard order, you are talking
Yes.
about this source.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is automatic defaulting of value. So for example, if I'm saying the system that if I make this field as mandatory, maybe if I make contact person as mandatory, or maybe if I make, let's say, buyer as mandatory, just for example. Okay, and I want to copy the value from the partner function which is already available. For example, this buyer, I want to keep it as sold to party. If I already know the sold to party and I want to copy this value, then I'll be entering this as sold to party. Let me show you. But normally we don't use this that much. So is this asked in the interview?
Yes, Vikram. So when I attended the Deloitte interview, they asked the same question.
Okay. Okay, so now what will happen is in buyer, system will automatically determine the bill to party. Whenever you create a sales order with this order type, system will automatically determine this additional partner function and the value will be automatically copied from BP. See, this is only required when in your sales order there are more number of partner functions than in your customer. and you want to default the values of this partner functions. Okay, let's try.
Okay,
So
so
now if
just
I go to yes,
to default the values, we'll be using the source.
right, exactly. Let's try this. If I try to create a sales order, okay, and if I go to my header partner, it is still not assigning. Let me just go. Is it saved, that one? Partner function. I think I closed it, right? But was it saved? We saved it, right? VA01 order type OR. No, something else. It got stuck. It is still not showing. Which one we selected? Buyer, right?
Buyer. I think we did
Buyer
not save it.
or string blank. So TA, partner functions and pricing procedure. Buyer is this one. Let's say partner mandatory and be assigned as BP. No, this is fine. Okay, let me check this otherwise. Let me check and come back to you, Abhilash.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Is it OR? Na? I'm just verifying. OR document type is assigned to TA, right? So TA is having this procedure. Okay. Okay, maybe I will come back to you on this. Just wanted to complete another one or two small things which are very small.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to, yeah. So there are other related settings. For example, there is something called as exclusion list and material list. Okay, it is a very small topic, so maybe we'll complete in another 5-10 minutes and then we'll close. So in sales and distribution, we have something called as I think that will come under the master data in the products. Yes, you can see listing and exclusion. What do you mean by listing and exclusion is you can restrict the particular material to the particular customer. Okay, so for example, if you want to tell the system, this customer can buy only these three materials. Okay, if you have, let's assume if you are a manufacturing company and you are manufacturing 10 different products and you want to ensure that out of these 10 products you want to deliver, you want to get the order from the customer only for these three products, then you can create a listing. And second option is you can create an exclusion. Exclusion means instead of listing all the materials that you want to provide, you will list all those materials which are blocked for that customer. Okay, so let me try to show you both the examples. If I go to VB01, you can see listing and exclusion type. If I do F4, so again this works on the access sequence. So I'm just showing you one example first. Let's go with this listing without organizational units. Enter. So you can see here I can specify which materials are allowed for a particular sales organization and particular customer. So for this customer, I can tell the system what I'm creating currently. I'm creating a listing, which means only this materials will be provided to this customer. Okay, so for example, if I take STO, I'm saying that only this material I can bill to customer. Okay, this is not defined, so maybe I'll use some other one. Trading just goods, not two. Okay, records has been saved. So now if I try to create a sales order for any other material which is not coming under my listing, so trading goods 10, enter, you can see material trading underscore goods 2 is not listed and therefore not allowed. So I'll not be able to create a sales order for this customer for any other material which is not listed in the material list. Same way, I can create an exclusion list. Okay, so instead of creating the inclusive list, I can create an exclusive list. So again, for exclusive, there is a separate condition type. You can see material exclusion. So if I double click on this material exclusion, okay, this is not properly maintained. So let me see if there is any other one. Let's take this exclusion. I'll tell you what exactly are these condition types. You can create your own condition types also. Okay, here if I maintain the material, then this material will be taken as an exclusion. So even if I don't have any inclusion available, but still if I maintain some material here, that will become exclusive material which will not be allowed to be used for this particular customer. Okay, so I'll use some another customer here because 97 I already entered the inclusive list. Exclusion list I'm creating as this particular material. Let's say trading goods 2. Okay, and try to save it. Now again, if I try to create a sales order, enter, customer number 99. Okay, and if I try to bill this material to the customer, okay, this is another message we can ignore. Pricing condition, let me enter the pricing conditions. Okay, I'm not sure whether those condition types are properly configured, but once you configure, then it will not allow. I think it is not allowing currently. So no problem, I'll show you how to configure those conditions. Okay, there are a lot of things which are missing. Maybe that is the reason system is not allowing us to proceed. Okay, anyways, let me show you this configuration for material listing and material exclusion. So for that, you will go to sales and distribution, obviously. Here in the basic functions, you'll be able to see the folder for material listing and exclusion. You can see listing and exclusion. If you open it, first of all, you can activate for a particular sales document type. So for example, if I'm using order type OR, if I don't activate this for my order type, then the listing and exclusion will not work. You can see for listing, this is a procedure, and for exclusion, this is a procedure, which is assigned to order type OR. Okay, so this is a procedure for OR in case of listing, and this is a procedure for exclusion in case of document type OR. So if I go back and try to maintain this, you can see maintain the listing and exclusion types. Before that, procedures for maintaining the listing and exclusion. Here you'll be able to see both the procedures that we have seen. So this was for listing, and which was for exclusion. I think this was for exclusion. Let's verify once again. So for order type OR, starting with A is my listing and starting with B is my exclusion. So these two procedures are created here. Okay, you can create your procedure here. This is inclusive. So if I double click on control data, you can see this condition type A001 will allow me to maintain the inclusive values. Okay, A001. Similarly, if I go to B001, I will see which condition is allowed for exclusion. It is B001. Okay, so and that is the reason. If you remember, I used another condition. I use Y321. That is the reason it has not worked for me. So what I need to do is F4. Only these two are relevant for order.
So these are
Yeah.
the by default.
A001, B001 are by default, but you can see this starting with Y. They are created by someone else. We can also create. See, standard sales order type OR is assigned to this inclusive list and this exclusive list. So that is the reason this will be only two supported. If you want to change, you have to create your procedure and you have to assign that to the order type. Right, Tushar?
Okay.
You got that?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so as of now, A001, B001. So if I double click on B001, and if I maintain some material here, then it would be considered in my order type OR. Others are not getting considered. If I try again to create a sales order, definitely system will throw error that this material is not supported for this particular customer. Okay, I'm just entering this material. You can see material code has been excluded. So this customer cannot place the order for this particular material if it is included in the exclusion list. If you want to create your own, what you need to do is simply in this configuration itself. Okay, let me show you the complete new configuration. I'll just create a completely new inclusion and exclusion list. So you will go to sales and distribution, basic functions, listing and exclusion. Activate, first of all, whether it is activated for our order type or not. You have to, if you want, you can create your own order type. I think we already created some ZOR order type, so we need to maintain at that level. So for ZOR, for example, you can see still standard is activated. So what I'll do is I'll create my own. So let me create two procedures. Let's say this is procedure for RECH inclusive, or instead of inclusive, let's say list. And this is RECH exclusion list. Okay, so I created two procedures. Now within this RECHIN, I can use the condition. I have to tell the system which condition to use. So before I come to the conditions, I need to create those conditions. Let's come out. Okay. Maintain the listing and exclusion types. This is where you are creating the conditions. So I'm creating a condition, which is, let's say, RC01 for listing and RC02 for exclusion. Okay, what is my access sequence? So I can take the access sequence again from the standard. I'm taking from the standard. So this is my listing and this is my exclusion. Let me save it. Okay, even if you want, you can create your own access sequence. There is option. This is where you will be able to create a access sequence, maintain the access sequence for listing and exclusions. Okay, now based on this, if I go to my order type ZOR, and instead of this, if I want to add my own, which is, this is my inclusion list and this is my exclusion list. Okay, what will happen now is, if I try to go to the list, maintenance of list, so here I'll be getting my own options. Okay, you can see RC01, RC02. So if I take RC01, enter, and specify what is included for this particular customer. Okay, if I specify that what is included for this customer is trading goods, other items are not included for this customer, for example, right? So this will only work when I use sales order type ZOR, because my new procedure is only activated for this order type. Okay, so 99, and if I try to create a sales order with any other material, first of all, it is why it is saying no pricing procedure could be determined. Till now it was working. Oh, because I am using ZOR. For ZOR, maybe the document pricing procedure is something else. That is the reason it is not working. So just a minute, let me try to close this and you will see. So you can see document pricing procedure is KD, for which configuration is not maintained. So sales document type, and I need to maintain the pricing procedure. Sales and distribution, we enter the transaction code here, right? OVKK. RECH, copy. So what is the combination which is missing? KD and 1. KD and 1. Okay, so if I go to my sales order once again, press enter. It is still allowing. Let me try to do it once again. So my order type would be ZOR, RECH02 ZR1. Customer is this one. Let me verify if I'm maintaining it correctly. VB01. So RC01 is listing. This is to create new. I want to display whatever has been created. So there is a combination created for this customer and this material. okay, which should be listed, which means all others should not be allowed. So then it should work. So sold to party, material, trading goods 2, order quantity, let's keep it 1. It is still allowing, so some configuration issue. RECHIN, RECHEX. Procedure we created, maintain the listing. RC01 access sequence is fine. Not required. We are not maintain the condition type itself. So we created a procedure. In this procedure, we need to tell the system, step number 1, which condition should be used for exclusion? RC02. Sorry, condition is here. RC02 for exclusion. Same way for inclusion, we need to specify the condition type RC01 for listing. Okay, now it will work. So if I try to create a sales order once again, ZOR, this is my customer, and if I'm trying to buy this material, there should be the error. Exactly. So material trading goods 2 is not listed and therefore not allowed. Okay, so this is how, not very frequently used, but yes, this is one of the important functionality of SD to create a listing and exclusions. Okay, any questions? Too much for today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this
so
condition type we also have to means we can maintain in type of pricing condition type. Is this the same
no,
or
this has
something
nothing to do
different?
with pricing. Tushar, this has nothing
Okay,
to do with pricing. This is a completely different condition. See, condition technique is a concept in SD and MM which is used everywhere. Condition is not only for pricing.
okay, okay.
Even in the account determination, we have seen the condition, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay then, so thank you. And now, as I told you, one more session would be required for rebate processing that I'm planning together. So if possible in this week, otherwise after Diwali, before we start our module 3, I will plan one session. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.